We're looking at example 1, identifying polynomials. So a polynomial is just made up of one or more monomials, and each monomial is like, this is a monomial, this is a monomial, this is a monomial. Right, monomial is either a number or a variable or a combination of multiplying a number and a variable. But the thing about a polynomial is when you make up all these monomials, the degree of each monomial, so that the degree of that monomial is 6. The degree of this monomial, because I can rewrite that as x to the 1/3, well then that's not a monomial. And so we can't have fractional exponents in our polynomials. The degree of this one, a constant, the degree of that one is actually 0, because this would be x to the 0, so the degree of that monomial is 0, but we can't have that, so this is not a polynomial, because we can't have fractional exponents on our variable. Okay, on B here, we have two variables, which is fine. It still can be a polynomial. It's just not a polynomial in one variable, like some of your homework problems has. It asks you if it's a polynomial in one variable. Well, this is just a polynomial in two variables. So this is a monomial, variable and number being multiplied, right? And the exponent is 4, but the exponent on this is 1. So the degree of this one is a degree 5. And the degree of this monomial is 2 plus 7, which is 9. And then this degree is 0, of course, because it's a constant. So this is a polynomial. So it is a polynomial. And then the degree of a polynomial is just whichever degree of the monomial is the largest. So this is a monomial, this is a monomial, this is a monomial. The degree that is the largest is this one right here. It has a degree of 9 by adding the two exponents on those variables. So this has a degree of 9. Okay, this bottom one. Okay, as we look at each of these, here's our monomial, here's a monomial, and here's a monomial. Right, so there's 3 separate terms. But these are not technically monomials because I could rewrite that as 2 over 3 times x to the 5th, right? I'm using my negative exponent rules. I could rewrite that as 1 over x to the n. Or if I have a negative on bottom, I can rewrite that on top to positive. So I can switch from numerator to denominator, or denominator to numerator, just switch the power, right? So anytime I can't have a variable in the denominator, so it's not a monomial, and neither is this one, because I could write this as that, so it's not a monomial either. So this therefore is not a polynomial. Okay, and so that's it, just identifying what are polynomials and what are not polynomials.